Facebook Live. So we go live every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And today I'm here with Julie. So Julie is from Julie E Health, and she's an expert in holistic health and medicine. She is a registered dietitian and practices functional medicine in New York and LA for over 30 years. Not only that, she is an author and has created a physical therapy product. And she's here today to talk all about nutrition.
Hi, thank you so much for having me and asking me to talk about my favorite topic. I've been practicing and studying nutrition since I was 16. I started working at a gym as soon as I was able to drive, and I read every single nutrition and fitness and health magazine that there was at the time. And here I am 30 years later talking about nutrition. Yeah. So I know a few things, so I'm glad that you're here to join us today and absorb some of what we have to share with you. And what I want to say first and foremost is that the biggest problem I see is that people think it is hard to be healthy. And let's just send that out the window right now because it is not hard. It is very easy to be healthy. If you want something, you just have to go for it, right? And so right now, the word nutrition is the coolest, hottest topic out there. And there are thousands of blogs and thousands of people posting videos and recipes. It is so easy for you. You have so much information, including our Facebook session today. So just say, I'm ready to be healthy, and go for it. And if you're worried about the cost, then start thinking about going to the farmers markets to buy some of your food. It has the highest nutrition content. Usually they picked it within 48 hours, and that's when the nutrition of the food is at its peak. When you buy fruit and vegetables at the store, it's already been picked almost 2 weeks ago. So the nutritional content starts going down each day. So you can go to farmers markets, and now for all of your pantry types of goodies and foods and snacks, especially for your kids, you can buy those all online. I almost don't even go to the store at all anymore. Thrive Market and other places like Vitacost, they're all selling all their foods and at a much lower cost. So you can definitely pick up your favorite snacks, find them, learn about them, and then order them online and have them delivered to your door. So there you go, you're off to a running start already. And now let's just talk about what sound nutrition means. And the most important thing about nutrition is your cell wall. So your cell wall should be, your cells are little circles, right? They're cells, we all know what a cell looks like. But if you don't have enough salt and oil in your cells and minerals, your cells may be warped, and they may be like rectangles, they may be like squares. And in the cell wall, the outside of it, you're supposed to have all of your cell receptor sites for vitamins and minerals and all your nutrients. So you eat, and the food gets digested, and then the vitamins all go to the cell wall, and they act like a key, and they're supposed to find the lock where they fit perfectly. And if your cell wall is warped, then vitamin E is not going to be able to find its cell receptor site, and neither is vitamin C or vitamin A. So you're going to eat and not actually digest your food. And so that's a big problem. So in order to have your cells be the right shape, one of the things that you could do is to go outside and be barefoot on the earth. Whether it's grass or dirt or the ocean or the sand, when you are on the earth, you're getting earth energy, and it actually makes your cells look perfectly round. It's kind of amazing. We were given what we need, right? The other things nutritionally that you can do are, you need to have salt and oil and minerals in your diet. And a lot of people find that they can't get minerals into their diet because minerals in our food supply have become depleted over the course of time because of all the pollution into the ground. So one of the things that you can do, which is a simple solution to get minerals into your diet, is to use soaking. And I love the Plantlife mineral soak baths. So Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yes, so our soaps or our salts, they contain over 84 trace minerals. So they are harvested using the old world Celtic method. And so what that means is that they're hand harvested and they are left out in the sun to dry. So there's no chemicals, there's no synthetics, anything that are in these salts. It's 100% natural.
they're air dried, so you're getting exactly what you were intended to get.
Yeah.
So when your skin is your biggest organ, so whatever goes on your skin gets into your body really quickly. So I have all of my clients soak, and some people are great at taking baths, and awesome. If that's your downtime, go for it, do that. We don't need 30, 40, 50 minutes to get in a bath. You can just buy a bucket. I bought one at a store, like a spaghetti pot made in ceramic for $8, and I've been using it for 3 years. You soak your feet in it, everything from your ankles to your toes, and sometimes you also soak your hands, your wrists to your fingers, and you use the soaks, and 13 minutes is enough. It pulls toxins out of your body and it puts minerals right into your body. And minerals are actually a conductor of electricity, and they help move the nutrients around your body. So super, super important. So definite simple solution, soaking to get your minerals in. If you're looking to get your minerals from food, you can also use salt, Celtic sea salt, and some of the Himalayan salts are also great. I have kids take a half a teaspoon every single day, and in the summer months when they're sweating, they need a teaspoon a day. So if your kid needs a teaspoon, guess what? You probably need a half a teaspoon and sometimes a teaspoon as well if you're sweating a lot. Super, super important. And then oils, I'm always talking omega-3, 6, 9, flax oil, borage oil, even coconut oil. So just get about 3 teaspoons of oil into your body every day. And some people say that they cook with coconut oil or
definitely.
some of the oils, but I'm telling you, you're not getting 3 teaspoons internally. So put that oil on a spoon and eat it. And there's a company that makes flavored swirl oils, and it tastes like candy. You can eat it right off the spoon, as you should. And then, so there's the salt, the oil, and the minerals, right? So those are the things that your cells need in order to make you absorb and digest and start to have healthy body and high level of nutrition. Of course, we know we need antioxidants, and goji berries, cacao, raspberries, blueberries. I think all the things you typically know that are high in antioxidants will also be healthy for you. But let's talk about the window of opportunity and how often to eat each day. So it's really important to eat every 3 hours. And of course, you always had heard breakfast is the most important meal.
Right, definitely.
So breakfast is one of the most important meals, but they're all important. After you have breakfast, within an hour of waking, you should eat about every 3 hours. And then the other most important meal is something that you eat before bed at night. And you want to make sure that the last food at night is not carbohydrates. If you're having carbohydrates before you sleep, you might actually have erratic sleep and not feel as good. The window of opportunity is the first 30 minutes after you exercise. At that time, it is super important to eat, and it will keep you in the zone and making your body burn fat. If you don't eat after you exercise, guess what? You break down your muscles.
Oh, no.
So eat after you exercise. And let's just talk a little bit more about digestion. We already said the salt and the minerals and the oil, but peppermint and other minty things are actually soothing. So what I have people do is take a hot water, especially in the winter months, and instead of putting a tea bag in there, when I dine out, I use a couple of drops of either peppermint oil or lemon or oregano, and I make my own teas. And before you take your oils internally, it's always a good idea to check with your healthcare practitioner, because I know that it's not standard to take oils internally. Do you have any people use, or do you ever recommend or hear from people that they use oils topically on their belly to improve their digestion?
Yeah, a lot of people say they use peppermint, especially if they have upset stomach, like tummies and things like that. I know that's basically the number one thing that we hear back from our consumers.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that, and it's always good to rub it with a carrier oil, some almond or coconut, right onto your belly, and you don't have to use it right after you ate or right before you eat. Just use it on your belly, and it will actually start to improve your digestion. And one of the reasons I have people use oregano oil is because oregano kills yeast. It's an antifungal and antiviral. So it is strong, so you want to be cautiously when you use it, but because it kills yeast, and yeast can interfere with your digestion and your focus and clarity in your brain, it's a regular staple to keep in your routine. Whether you use it, like I said, in the winter months as a tea, or you use it topically. I have some of my clients that have those white spots on their skin. I have them use oregano topically with their carrier oil because it kills yeast right in the skin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is. There's so much more we could talk about, but we're going to have to let you start with that information, and when you're ready for more, then seek it out, because once you start seeking out information, it comes to you. I think the story goes that when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah. So the last thought I want to leave you with is you are what you eat, and I think you know that as well. But I also want to remind you that you are what you wear on your skin. So if you use toxic chemicals and laundry detergents and creams and lotions and soaps and shampoos, then you're putting toxic stuff into your body. And with companies like Plantlife that have all of this amazing soaps and body care and essential oils, it should be really easy for you to swap out for some healthy products. So that's all I really wanted you to learn today. You are what you wear on your skin.
That's actually amazing tips. Well, thank you for providing everyone with all this amazing knowledge and little tips and tricks on how they can improve their overall health and wellness. And as always, we appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Have a healthy day.
Bye.